Hey everybody, this lesson is we're writing two-step equations given certain scenarios. So here's our common core strand. And then our question here is how do we write a two-step equation? Okay, so we'll start off using algebra tiles. If you have algebra tiles, if you don't, just watch for a second. Okay, so this longer one, this has a plus on it. We're going to use it like 1x, okay, and this will be like minus 1x, okay. And then for the numbers, like if we had a plus 3, then I'd do 3 of these. So plus 3, or this would be like a minus 3 for 3 of these, or whatever, okay? So, for example, let's use algebra tiles to model 3x minus 4 equals 5. So remember, these are our x's. We'll use this if it's positive. So we'll use 3 of these positive x values. So how can we model the left? We'll use 3 of these positive x values, and then we have a minus 4, so we'll use 4 of these minus 1 tiles right here, okay? So use 3 positive variable tiles and 4 minus 1 tiles. How can we model the right side? Okay, so this one is just 5, so we'll model that by using 5 of these plus 1 tiles right here. Okay, so here's a mat. They call this a mat, these little two equal squares right next to each other with a line down the middle. So use algebra tiles to draw the model of the equation. Okay, so here I'm going to use these algebra tiles. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of these x's. So I'll just grab 3 of these x's. Okay, you won't see me, you'll just see me drag them over. So here's one x right here, and then here's another x, and we'll do one more. And then here's another x right here. So there's 3x. So those are our positive variable tiles right there. And then for this minus 4, I'm going to grab 4 of these minus 1 tiles right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab those. So here's 1. I'll try and fit it in over here. Here's 2, and then 3 and 4. 3, 4, and then for the other side, so this represents our equal sign right there. So that's going to be this, and on the right side we're going to do 5. So we'll do 5 plus 1 tiles right here. So let me grab the plus 1 tiles. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, one and 2 more. 4, 5, something like that. Okay, so this is called a mat right here. So I have a square on this side with this line. This line is our equals bar. So these are our positive variable tiles. So this says 3x minus 4 right there, equals, this line right here is equals this 5 right there. Okay, so that's what this is asking. So why is the mat divided into two equal halves with the line right there? Okay, well, the line represents the equal sign in the equation, 3x minus 4 equals 5. So each side of the equation can be modeled there. So this is my 3x minus 4, 3x minus 4 equals 5 right there. Okay, all right, so how would you change the equation in the explore activity that we just did, 3x minus 4 equals 5, to negative 3x plus 4 equals 5? Okay, so here's 3x minus 4 equals 5, 3 positive variable tiles, minus 4 1 tiles equals plus 5 1 tiles, so plus 1 tiles. Okay, so we're going to change, since this is negative 3x, we'd use 3 of the negative ones. So I would use these guys right here. I would use 3 of these guys right here. Okay, and I think it was plus 4, so we do 4 of those guys right there. Okay, so use 3 negative variable tiles instead of the 3 positive variable tiles, and 4 plus 1 tiles instead of the 4 minus 1 tiles. The right side still stays the same because it's still equal to 5 right there. So 5 plus 1 tiles. Okay, so we can write two-step equations to represent real-world problems by translating the words of the problem into numbers, variables, and operations. Okay, and you're thinking, what? Now here's an example. So a one-time membership to Metro Gym costs $460. Now, part of that $460 is there's a fee, initiation fee of $40 when you join, and the rest is paid for a month. Each month, and it says it's a 1-year membership. So remember, there's 12 months in a year, so we're going to do that. So it says write an equation to represent what you will pay monthly for this year-long membership, and This is asking the same thing. I don't know why the textbook did this. They wrote the question again, just reworded it. So write an equation that would help members find out how much they pay. So they're asking the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to let M equal the monthly payments for a year. Now remember, 12 months equals 1 year, so it's going to be 12 times M right there. Okay, so a one-time joining fee, that's that $40, plus 12 times a month, so 12 times M, equals the total cost of $460. Okay, so one-time membership fee is 40 bucks plus 12 times M equals $460. Okay, so our equation becomes 40 plus 12M equals 460. Okay, and that would tell us how much we'd have to pay per month. Okay, in the next lesson we're going to actually solve these. This lesson we're not solving them, we're just writing equations. Okay, so here's another example. Billy has a gift card with $150 balance. He buys several video games that cost $35 each. So remember, he starts at 150 and then he starts spending money, so we're going to take that off of the 150 balance on the gift card. So after the purchase, his gift card balance is $45. So it's going to equal $45 at the end. So write an equation to help find out how many video games he started. Okay, so it's just going to be, he starts with 150 and then he pays $35 per video, and at the end he's left with, so equals 45. So there it is, 150 he starts with, minus 35 times the number of videos that he purchased, and then he has 45 bucks left over. So this is the equation that would help us solve how many video games. Okay, and that's all we have to do on this. We just have to write a scenario that matches this equation. So here's another one. Write a corresponding real world problem to represent 5x plus 50 equals 20. Okay, so here's some different ways. So, and I'm going to show you two different solutions on this. There's infinitely many. You just got to be creative, you guys. So here's some different situations why 5 might be multiplied by x. So you have, say, x number of books, and each book weighs 5 pounds. And you want to know their total weight, where x is the number of books, okay? And then, so here's another scenario. You save $5 a week for x weeks, and you want to know the total amount after you saved, okay? And that 50, we just got to add that 50 into the problem somehow. So it's 5x is going to be the stuff right there. Here's one scenario. A publisher ships a package of x books, x number of books. Each book weighs 5 pounds, along with a second package of 50 pounds. So the total weight for the shipment is 120 pounds. How many books are being shipped? Okay, so right here, you guys, this 5 pounds for each book will represent this 5x, and the second package is that equals plus 50 right there, and the total weight, so equals 120. Here's another one. So Leon receives a gift card for $50. He decides to save it. So here's the $50 that he got. He decides to save it, and each week he adds $5 for his savings. Okay, so how many weeks will it take, where x is the number of weeks, for him to save $120 right there? Okay, there's other ways to say that, infinitely many correct ways. Here's another one. So write a real world problem that can be represented by 10x plus 40 equals 100. So again, anything, you guys. I just use this. John takes his son Trevor to the movies along with some of his friends. Each movie ticket costs $10. So each movie ticket, where x is the number of tickets, is 10 bucks. Okay, and then John also spends $40 on snacks for everybody. So if the total amount is 100, how many tickets did he buy? So that would represent something like that. Okay, all right, quick, fast lesson. Hope you're doing well. Take care.